Hi, my name is On Mekahel, and you're watching the Jenny Sushi Show.
Because you started this line of underwear. I want to say panties, but this underwear. So tell us a little bit more about this, because I know you probably hear this all the time, but they're so comfy. I've been wearing it now for like a couple hours and moving around, and it's comfy.
I don't know, like I started modeling underwear when I was 14, even 13 in Israel, back in Israel. And then I moved here and I did modeling for so many underwear brands. And then my dad is a businessman. And you know, in modeling and acting, like you're going to auditions, getting jobs, and sometimes you're not getting nothing for months. And my dad was like, you know, I'm a businessman, you need to start something on your own. And I was like, underwear, I know best about that. Okay. And then we just started, and there is a lot of ups and downs because it's fashion brand as everything, but so it's a learning process, but there are a lot of highs and I love it. Like, you know, it's a process, and underwear is something I'm passionate about. Like, it's sexy, guys, girls, everything. And like for me, like the basic, the better, because that's how I like it. So I feel like that's how I feel that shit.
So how long have you had this brand? You said
like 3.5 years now.
3.5 years?
I mean, yeah, I started with my ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
My husband is here, but we can talk about it. So when I was with my ex-boyfriend, my parents came to visit me in New York, and then the whole idea about the brand came out, and I was like, you know, we'll do it together. Like, you know, because I thought I'll be with him forever.
Okay, so where are your parents from?
Israel. So yeah, so they came to visit, and then we decided to do the brand, and I said to my ex, let's do it together.
And your parents were like totally on board. Your dad.
They didn't know that he's my boyfriend back then because I was in there like not out. So they thought he's my friend.
Oh,
my roommate.
So your
it was a
just
whole
found out
thing.
Recently.
No, and then after like a month, so we decided to do my reality show about the brand, about me, because producers said it like they want to film me like doing my brand, blah blah blah.
Right.
A day before the cameras came to my house, he broke up with me. I said, I don't want to film. I don't want to do the show.
Okay, I'm not going to ask you a question. But
because he decided to do parties and stuff, and I wanted to be a family person. So I'm family oriented, like kind of guy. And he was like, I want to be gay and party for the rest of like my life. So I was like,
well, thank you for telling me, so I can just keep pushing.
Now.
Exactly.
But, my mom was gone away. They were like in Israel, and then my mom flew all the way back to be with me and like to support me. Because I called her and I was like, Mom, he wasn't my roommate, he was my boyfriend. Eyes red from crying. We start filming the show, and that's how like my putting on reality show came out. Like,
and that's how your family found it. But you had to tell your mom and your dad. You were like,
so it was easy.
What did your mom say? Did she know? Did she have a family?
She knew.
Yeah, she.
Nobody else did.
Do you have any brothers and sisters, or are you the only
child? I have 2 brothers and sisters.
Did any of them know?
They kind of knew that I had something to say. They didn't know what is there, who is there, what's happening, but yeah.
Aww. So how good does that feel not to be out?
So cool, so fun. But also like I never felt like, oh my god, in the closet like hiding anything. Like it just felt like my personal life is personal life. I'm not sharing person. Like I'm not like open like that much, you know? Like, about my bed, like what I'm doing in bed is my thing.
Exactly.
But now it's different because like now like I'm growing, so like.
So it was never like an issue where like, oh my god, I'm really hiding a big part of my life.
It wasn't like that.
Okay, good.
I said like whenever I'll find the right man, I'll come out. But then like he broke out with me, and I thought he was the right man, so he broke out. Well, it was like the right time to just like do it. And then now I'm lucky enough to have the best thing I ever had in my life. So.
And then you just start on one end. You press the rice all the way through the middle. It smells really good, by the way.
Thank you. It's mine. I got you one.
I know. It smells so good.
Well, you better start wearing mine now.
It's so good. So it's for both, right?
It's for both, yeah. Because when I made it, I created like the whole scent myself, like mixing it.
It's I like it.
Everybody loved it.
It's not floral.
It's not. It's like masculine, but clean.
Because you can wear this, I picture more wearing this during the winter time too.
Yeah.
You should come and just push and spread the rice. You don't want to mash it.
Okay.
So what's the first time you had sushi?
In Israel, I feel like everybody, like sushi is like such a like part of our lifestyle. It's like, I had sushi when I was 12, but then like, this was like my hangout with friends, like when you were like 10, 12.
Yeah,
you're going
it's like the
sushi.
cool food. Did you have raw? Do you have like raw fish right away?
Of course. Yeah.
Oh,
What is
okay.
sushi without raw fish?
That's true.
Like-
That's true.
Please, it's boring.
You'll see the end of the roll, or the butt. It looks weird.
Yeah.
So to really make sure the butt doesn't look weird, you don't want a weird butt. You want to do a lot of rice on the ends. Okay, so flip over, and then on the inside we're gonna do spicy tuna, cucumber, and avocado.
So how are we gonna call it?
Or we can do
It's
whatever.
like On, because it's like nobody has this name. So
No one does it.
no.
On and on. You're a host on AfterBuzz.
Yeah. When the show, the Putting On My reality show came out, I did like press. So I came to LA to do like, press for it, interviews. And then they got me as a guest on AfterBuzz.
Right.
Just be a guest on the show. And I really loved it. Because I said like, I'm moving to LA. I want things to do.
So
and
you
I love
were
it.
even living in LA before?
No, I was in New York. And then I told them like,
Yeah.
listen, I want to be a host here, okay? And then they're like, but you don't live here. And I was like, okay, see you later. And then after like 7 months, I just emailed them and I was like, so I live here now.
Here, I'm bringing my panties.
So yeah, I'm ready.
And I'm bringing myself.
And now I'm there and I'm like, it's great. It's
How many
fun.
months
I love
have you
it.
been there?
Ever since I moved. So like day after we road trip from the East Coast here,
Okay.
I had like the orientation audition thing, and then ever since I'm with them, and like it's just like when you're getting a show. Like right now I'm doing
okay.
Project Runway show, like Kardashian style before. Like so when you have a show you're doing, but Project Runway is like so many episodes. So like right now we're there for like 2 months already, but I love it. It's like
How
fashion
is
is my life. So
Yeah. How's it looking for Project Runway? Like how's
so basically we're talking about the looks. The show producers are getting us like people to interview, like the people on the cast members. And it's like great because like it's great like for me to because I studied acting in New York. That's why I moved to America.
Okay.
And then it's the perfect like I'm getting so much experience because on my reality show it's just like cameras following me all day. We just finished filming season 2 in about a month and a half on Revry TV and Amazon Prime. So I'm very excited.
I'm excited for you. Look at this. We're the star. So we're gonna go like this at the end. Perfect.
Wow.
Nice.
I need to bring my husband here now. He'll be proud of me.
And then we'll take this one right here. It's for Matt. It's called a makisu, the one with the saran wrap. And we're gonna shape the roll. There you go. And then on the same thing on the other side. Yes, looks good. Okay. And now we're gonna put the salmon and shrimp on it. Right away, you have the underwear line. You're a model.
Yes, I finished acting school. I started the underwear, and then it's all together with the reality show. And
That
then
happens all pretty fast, right? I mean,
all
seems like
so
you've been
fast.
like
It's just
really...
like, because I'm not gonna be like just a student waiting here for like to be an actor one day. I need to be out there, and yeah, and the career is great, but like the best thing that happened is my husband.
Yeah, beautiful. So you just go like this, just one slice. And then you want one more piece. And then we do this. Are there any any crazy struggles that you had to go through? I remember reading something about like some weird stuff happening when you were doing the underwear modeling.
Like what? What did you read?
I don't know. I just thought it was like, I just read something, but I didn't want to read too much because I kind of wanted you to talk about it or something.
I don't know. Stories. I mean, listen, fashion industry is it will always be. And I'm not about like all this like what we're going through. Like no. When you're in the fashion industry, all the models like because like shit happens. Sorry if I can say it, but like it happens and obviously if it's like too much, it's too much. But like I'm just like this is the industry that we're at.
Right. Okay. A little saran wrap and we're gonna go like that. This is pretty. I like the colors on it.
I love it.
Okay, and then you take the makisu, the one without the saran wrap. Just gonna shape the roll. These boxers are actually really comfortable. Where can we find these anyways?
On mounderwear.com. Yeah, because I'm all about like basic and affordable.
Yeah, you know what this material looks like too if I wash them and wash it over.
Oh my god.
It's still gonna stay wet.
That's the thing. Like I hate boxers that you go to work and then come home and they're all like saggy. So like these stay on you, like you're coming home and you look the same.
You're like saggy in the butt part.
Yeah,
it's so gross. Like,
oh, sure. Yeah.
And then we're gonna cut it 7 times. So I'm gonna go 1.
So you're doing like this?
Yes. So I'm gonna use the end. 5.
Now I feel so bad for people in restaurants I'm going to eat at. I'm like, where is my sushi? Why does it take it so long? It's art. This takes a long time.
I thought.
Listen, it's fine.
Beautiful. Nice. Okay, then you'll take the makisu with the saran wrap. And then now you're gonna shape again. Oops, yes.
Oh my god, I'm so proud of myself right now.
Yes.
Okay, she's the best teacher.
So, and the butt, what I like to do is turn it around. So no one can touch the butt. Beautiful. Look at that. Okay. Boom.
Okay. So what is this? Caviar.
So it's caviar. Per ounce, I think it was like $40, and I didn't get like the really good caviar.
So in restaurant, they're not going to give you that.
They're not going to give you. They'll give you like a little sprinkle.
Well, Nobu, I'm coming to work next week, so. Okay.
I feel bad. It's just too bossy. I don't want to work with her.
Yeah, I'm like the same thing. I'm a boss in what I do, so.
There we go.
Oh, you did 8 and I did 7?
That's not
wow,
good.
I'm a cheap restaurant. Oh, yay! Wow, that's so pretty.
Beautiful.
I love it. It looks so good.
Oh my god, let me see. Oh my god. Okay, so I want to know too, like, what is some advice do you have for like an aspiring actor?
My advice is say yes to everything,
right?
If it's in your limits of what you're okay to do.
Yeah.
Just do. Don't wait. Like there are all these people waiting for their opportunity or waiting for they'll go to auditions for the rest of their lives. Because I've been to thousands of auditions and maybe I got, I don't know, 100 yeses. So you can't just sit there and wait.
Right.
And the new life that we have, social media, internet, like you can do so much. Like I'm not about like waiting and like
just make it happen.
Just make it happen.
So that's your advice to anyone who's starting off in anything.
Anything. Because in acting, like I'm not saying like for me, like modeling is easy on social media, posting pictures. But you can post monologues or acting stuff or like put your talent out there so more people will see it.
Okay.
Because when you go to audition, it's just this one person that saying yes or no.
Yeah, and why have them dictate the story?
While you can get millions out there and maybe somebody at home will be like, oh, I want him.
Exactly.
So that's
if you have something to sell, somebody's gonna buy it.
Exactly. And if you believe in yourself, the sky's the limit.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want.
I love it. And then before I forget, there's one thing, because I know you're a huge LGBTQ to all those letters. You're a huge advocate. But there's a charity that you're involved with. Can you tell us a little bit more about that and how people can get some information on it?
Yeah, so basically because of like my following and everything, I have like all these followers on social media and everything. I wanted to do good And I feel like because of who I am and my Instagram and everything, a lot of LGBTQ around the world like very like fascinating about my life. That's why they're watching my show. They want to see like gay starting his life in America.
Yeah. And it's, I feel like it's a responsibility.
I feel so too, because everything I have to say, people like, you know, some people following whatever I say. So
yeah.
And I'm not always smart, so don't listen to everything.
No,
but,
you're smart. Oh, and you have this. How can you not be smart? You're silly. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
No, but like, so my husband and I met when he just got out of prison. We just thought of what kind of charity we can do that is like, it can actually help and do things. And then we thought about like the treatment of LGBTQ in criminal justice, like, you know, in prisons and everywhere, like trans in prisons, they're getting so like abused and things. And I feel like we just want to give voice to the voiceless, kind of, you know, because like nobody cares about them, and maybe they did bad things, but still, I believe that nobody should be abused. Nobody, especially animals. But animals, I can't do much about animals, so I'm all about like do whatever I can.
Yeah,
you know?
no, absolutely. How can we
I can't change the world. But
how can we find more information? What's the name of this charity or
so the name is the OD Foundation.
Right, OD. Okay.
So website, Instagram.
Yeah. Oh, so OG Foundation.
Yeah,
Okay,
and I'm like, probably I'll start press tour for like my reality show soon. So this will be the topic that I'm gonna push because it's more important than. I'm very excited about it because I do wanna do good, you know.
And you
because my life is so amazing and I love everything. Like I'm literally waking up with a smile every day in my life, so I just want to give it to others, you know, as much as I can.
Yeah, absolutely. Share love and inspiration.
Yeah,
I love it. Thank you.
Thank you.
I really appreciate you coming on.
Oh my god, I love it.
And this is your role.
And you like teach me my dream food.
This is your role right here. Oh my god, look at that. Take pictures. Oh my god, look how good his roll looks. It's beautiful, right? I'm all happy. I'm all buzzed, I guess.
I love it.
I'm glad.
Well, cheers to us then.
Oh, okay, cheers. Ah, it's good. Water.